robust urban garlic flavor. They wanted to see other sides of me. I want to see Phil begging for money all the time.
All right, you guys asked for it. It's time for some 220 yellow paint gaming dark side Phil Donkey Kong Bananza, his self-proclaimed worst stream of the year. Even though that's not the case whatsoever, he's had a couple of clear obscure streams that got in the 20s, but this is his, from expectation wise, the most disappointing stream of the year so far. And it really shouldn't be, because the last stream he had to sit and wait at the last minute after he turned off the game to hit the goal. So it isn't a huge reach here to say that Donkey Kong was not going to get support from his fan base. That's what happens when you're not enthusiastic about the games you play, Phil. It gets tougher to hit the goals.
All right, well, I gotta hook up my I have to hook up my Switch too, and I have to do the green screen setup. So if you could bear with me for a sec while I get all that set up.
Yeah, this is the one thing I can't stand about Phil. Well, one of the many things I can't stand, to be honest. He wastes his audience's time. He's like, okay, I'm gonna be live for 5 hours anyway, so I might as well just do it live. No, you should have had your Switch set up before you started to play, because you knew you were playing it today. It wasn't like a spur-of-the-moment thing. He doesn't appreciate his audience's time. He only appreciates when he receives money, and when he doesn't, he throws a fit.
Also remember that while I'm playing Donkey Kong Bananza for a $20 contribution, you can see a special banana-themed animation with a sound effect attached to it as well. So some pretty cool stuff. Today we have all new animations for the record for levels of contribution, or the previous animations now have sound effects attached to them. So every contribution above $4.20 sees an animation with some sound, which is cool. It'd be great to see some of them, but we haven't seen pretty much any of them this morning because I have almost no support, only 15 bucks. So the sooner we get support, the sooner you get to see cool new animations here on the stream.
Yeah, I told you I wasn't gonna let you down. We already got Phil begging for money at the start of the gameplay. He introduces the most obvious, simplistic things that any streamer who's done this for a while should have. But he's like, oh, this is a premium, unique thing. Look at me, I'm so awesome. Shower me in money for this. Yeah, he suspects that his fans don't watch other streamers.
And the truth is, the game actually isn't hard at all. If you just streamline your way through the story, you can beat it in less than 3 hours, because the game's not hard at all. It's actually very easy. You don't even need the upgrades for the end of the game. So all we're gonna do, I guess, is inhale and throw lava.
Yeah, we're off to a riveting start here. DSP is deeply invested in playing this game and entertaining his audience.
Well, what? He fell off the platform. Great.
No. You got burnt and you got thrown off the platform. How intuitive. Like, don't you figure this out, Phil? Not to touch it, it's lava.
I'm gonna be honest, I think this is the worst transformation. I actually think this is the worst transformation. It's so boring. All you do is run around sucking the lava and then you throw it. Like, there's nothing to it at all. There's no challenge. It's just insanely boring. I don't like this transformation at all.
Yeah, there's no challenge except you literally fell off the map.
Boring.
Yeah, there's no challenge to it, but you keep getting burned.
Is that what I was supposed to be doing over there? I think so. I need help. I don't know where to get it.
Yeah, this game isn't a challenge, and yet he's running out of health already.
You okay?
I didn't mean to fall off the platform. He walked over the edge by himself. I was just trying to suck down, and then I was gonna walk onto the thing I cleared, and he just walked right off.
Yeah, this guy takes it as like a deep tragedy every time he makes a mistake in a game. He can't take accountability like, hey, I just pressed the wrong input. No, it's the game's fault. It's not me. I didn't do anything wrong. And the next time where he fails to learn from his mistake, he'll do it over again. This is the fun of watching DSPgaming play actual games. He's not very good at them.
Wait, I didn't even touch lava and it hit me. Come on.
Dude, you could literally see lava behind you. You just don't look close enough.
It's just a waste of time.
Yeah, well, every DSP gaming stream is a waste of time, so it's really no different from anything else, Phil.
I keep missing the wings. What the? Dude, it's a tiny little rock. What the? Dude, I can't even see what I'm walking on. Come on. Yeah, the controls are pretty bad. The controls are awful. I can't suck, grab the item, aim the item, throw the item, and maneuver all at the same time. And then if you get hurt, he runs by himself. So the controls are terrible.
Yeah, he's not bad at the game, guys. It's the controls, even though it's a part 2 of a fight, so the difficulty is going to be up. So the game is not quite as easy as you thought it was, Phil, huh?
Oh! What the? Now, why did that break? I don't even understand. What just happened? Why did it break? I had it. I don't get it. I don't understand why sometimes they break like that. I don't understand at all. I don't get it. Great. Now I have to charge up to do this. This sucks. But we haven't seen any of the new animations or sound effects yet because we've had pretty slow support on the stream so far today, if you haven't noticed. So if that picks up, we'll be able to see some of it.
Phil, people aren't going to support you because they want to hear a funny sound. They are going to support you because they like what you're doing and they want to keep you on the path of doing it. And honestly, just watching through this stream, it's so boring, Phil. I'm ready to fall asleep. I'm not ready to give you any money.
Yeah, all the chats are slow. I don't know what's going on today. The podcast seemed pretty slow. All the chats right now are slow. I don't know what's happening. No one's really even talking right now.
Yeah, Phil doesn't comprehend that he's being very boring now, and he's gonna blame the game because of it.
I can't see what's going on. Am I breaking through a wall? I don't know. But I think if I shave my head, I look like Stone Cold Steve Austin. No, I don't think I look like Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yeah, I saw this on Twitter first, and then he actually completed the first round of this, which confused me, because I'm like, wait, doesn't he mess up? He somehow fumbled it the second time through. Like, he doesn't get that the gold was meant to guide him, and then he overclicked or something. I don't know.
I was supposed to wait for it to go down, I guess. Great. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, all right? Because you know I'm an honest dude. I'm starting to get bored with the game now. I legit am. Like, there's not much going on. Even in the new world with a new transformation, it's kind of boring. Right? Like, it's all the same now. It's just more of the same over and over and over. This transformation is actually one of the worst. It's super boring.
Wow, you're bored, Phil. I couldn't tell. Now you're going to bore your audience at the same time. Sounds like a great streaming method.
Why am I getting hit by lightning all of a sudden? When was there ever lightning? When was there ever lightning? Now all of a sudden there's lightning. Throw him off the ledge. Great. Come right back to here. This is so bad. There was actually people saying that Donkey Kong Bananza is the best game Nintendo has ever made. Some people have not played Nintendo games, obviously, to say dumb like that. It's just not a lot going on. It's so repetitive and boring. All of a sudden, oh look, lightning hit you. What? What lightning? What are you even talking about? There's no lightning in the game until now. Yes, I'm serious. There's people on social media are like, oh, this is the best game they've ever made. I can't, game of the year. It's okay. The game is just okay. There's parts of the game that I really like and parts that I'm finding really boring. Same thing every world, except, oh, there's a new transformation. So now you're going to suck everything instead of smashing everything. But it's the same thing. I'm still just destroying everything. It's all the same. Brockoid times 3. Oops. Oopsie poopsie.
Going to the toilet must be his favorite time of day.
Banana. Okay, I stand still and absorb the lightning. That's what I'm supposed to do. But now I don't have the transformation. Why did it strike the ground? It was on me and then it struck the ground. That made no sense at all. Why did it give me dirt instead of the rock? I sucked up rock, it became dirt in my hands instead of rock. What do they want me to do to kill this guy? How do I hit him? I have no idea how to hit this guy. I can't punch him. I can't suck the stuff off of him. And he's not affected by the rock. So what do they want me to do? Now what do I do to even... Dude, this is insanely stupid. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I can't even transform now. Yo, this is awful. This is straight up awful. The hardest thing about the game are the optional challenges, and they're just not even well designed. They're boring. I can't transform. I don't have the energy to transform. Look, I don't have a transformation. All right, I have received my first piece of contribution in 45 minutes. And before then, it was another hour. So thank you to Metro Crime for a $4.20 tip here on today's stream.
I wonder if he has a clock in his room that he resets to 0 every time he gets a contribution so we can look at it and say, hey, it's been this long since I got a tip. I wouldn't put it past him. It just seems right up his alley.
Now we're up to 22 bucks of support. Guys, I think it stands to reason. I've been playing Donkey Kong for an hour. That's the first contribution that we basically had in the hour. Please support Donkey Kong, especially because I've played so much at this point. I'm not going to give up on the game. But at the same time, I do need you guys to support the playthrough. You have up to now. So I'm not sure what's going on today, but please support the stream.
Yeah, Phil, it's not like you're being completely uninspiring and unexciting, not entertaining whatsoever. But sure, why not? I'll support you anyway.
I did not want to fall here. I wanted to climb. I want to climb! I would like to climb. I guess I can't hit it? It's weird looking. It doesn't do anything when I hit it. Huh.
You could see it move, you idiot.
They're the ones who knocked those out, not me. Oh, I fell for no reason. I don't understand why when you do the clap, sometimes he'll literally just release the wall for no reason. It doesn't make sense because it's not supposed to do that, but it does do that sometimes. It seems to be completely random if Donkey Kong releases the wall or not when you're clapping. I don't get it. I don't know why they even put that in the game. It seems like it's not intentional. I don't like the idea of having to redo the whole stage, too.
Oh my god, these puzzles are like 3 minutes at most, Phil. Get over it.
There we go. You're gotta be kidding me. I'm falling. I can't, dude. All I wanted to do was drop. He was dropping, but then he just does a million random moves. Are you kidding me? All I want to do is drop, but the games I'm telling you, the controls just aren't very good. The controls are very annoying to the point where you'll just start doing random you don't want to do for some bizarre reason. They gave Donkey Kong 700 different moves, and the problem is all you want to do is a basic thing. All I want to do is drop. Press B. Oh no, Donkey Kong's going to press B, but then he's going to spin, flop, punch, dash, hover. No, I just want to drop. Why are there 700 moves in the air? Just let me do one. Boring. But guys, this is the least supported stream I have done all year so far. 22 bucks. So please, can we get some support if you like Donkey Kong? I literally today added a ton of new animations and sound effects for said animations for contributions, and now we've gotten nearly none. Please support the stream. We've had good momentum this week, trying to hit goals and do a DSP tries it. And yesterday was great. The day before was great. All of a sudden today we're off to a really bad start. Please, let's hit some goals. Let's get it going.
I can tell you, for somebody who watched that whole thing, that was absolutely terrible. Trash gameplay, trash entertainment. You're lucky, because $18 was a lot more than what you deserve for that. And you know what the worst thing is? We still got an hour and 40 minutes to go of this trash.
Pretty samey. The whole game is samey. Oh, you're an elephant now. You can suck stuff. Okay, but what's the difference between sucking stuff and smashing it? Nothing. Oh. Okay. Wow, what a great transformation. I received a $2 tip. Listen to this. You don't like this game or Nintendo? It's not enjoyable to watch. Can we do Q&A? No. Because it's not that I don't like Nintendo. It's that Nintendo recently has not really been trying. All right? Mario Kart World was an $80 insanely overpriced game with almost no content besides 3 hours. This game, the entire game feels exactly the same. And I'm what, almost 20 hours in? And it feels like I'm almost doing the same thing I did in World 1, quite honestly, because I am. I don't know what else you want me to tell you. I'm not going to lie about Nintendo. Their first-party stuff isn't holding up this generation so far. The first two first-party games, Switch 2, are not very good, in my opinion. Okay? All right. So let's continue. Now, guys, again, we're at 24 bucks to support. 90 minutes left. Please, let's get some support for the stream. Please, let's get some... we have all new animations. We have audio clips that play with said animations, right? Please support the stream if you can, all right?
Oh, I can give you $5, but definitely not, because you've been terrible.
Let's hit some goals. Let's have some celebrations. Let's do it. Let's get the positivity back on the stream as I beat level 9. All right?
No, nobody's gonna do that because you're boring. You should have just switched to Q&A and you would have made a lot more money because you are not inspiring playing this game. It's a torture fest because you just stare angrily at the screen and don't provide any interesting commentary or entertainment. So we got an hour and a half plus of this of you being an idiot and not getting support because of it. But I don't know, Phil, you do you and continue to beat this dead horse into the ground like you always do because that's your plan for everything.
Jalen with a $5 super chat says it's not much, but here you are, Phil. Thank you to Jalen. Jalen, it's not that it's not much. That's the first super chat of the day. Do you understand that? You're the first person on the leaderboard for a super chat.
Yeah, support is low because you're not entertaining or interacting with anybody. Your gameplay's boring.
Chunks of lava in the wind, but I'm not getting any of them. Look, I'm trying. Oh, come on. Oh my god. Oh, dude, he moved again. Ay, ay, ay. Ah! Here we go again. Lose 500 coins. For what? I'm just going with the chaos that the game is. I didn't play it poorly. Stupid.
What are you talking about, Phil? You died. You did play poorly. You didn't adapt to the new enemy type.
Wow, I really flunked that one, didn't I? I played it so badly. This is so dumb. I hate this level. It's actually super awful.
Here he is. It's the king of positivity.
Right trigger didn't work. I was holding it. Nothing happened at all. What is going on? I can't hit him. Literally nothing works. I think this is the case where you have to pick up the rock and hit him with the rock. Instead of throwing the rock, you have to have it in your hands. Dumb. Why do I start with no health? Why am I starting with 0 health? I can't. I have no rocks to hit this guy with. I literally can't do anything. I have no rocks I can hit this guy with. What do they want me to do? There's no rocks to absorb to hit him with. It's all dirt. So I have nothing hard to hit him with so that he'll die. There, I'd use the rock from the other guy to kill that one. All right.
Wow, look at you. You had to use something from 5 feet away. Was there not enough yellow paint for you there?
Is the game overstaying its welcome? It just feels like it's so much more of the same. It's even the same puzzles, right?
Yeah, and this is how unadaptable he is because he keeps playing games that he has no interest in playing, and he doesn't know when to call it quits. Like, he should just shut the game off and wait until another day to play it again if he's really serious about finishing this and play something else or do Q&A, but he's like, no, I put it on my schedule, so I'm gonna do this for 3 hours.
Great, can't do it. This game, yo, it's so stupid. Oh my god. This is so dumb. Boring. With ice of the bowl buried below. If you finish with the time limit, we give you a banana. Finish with 30 or more, you'll get a bonus banana. Forget this. This is insanely stupid. For 3 bananas, you think I'm going to spend here trying to dig an insane network of tunnels to get 3 stupid bananas? What a waste of time. Nintendo has officially lost their mind. They think that my time has no value if they think I'm going to be doing that.
Yeah, you heard it right. The king of wasting other people's time is complaining that somebody is wasting his time.
How ridiculous. Yeah, I'm going to stand there and try redo that one 10 times to get 3 bananas when I'm going to get 3 bananas in 10 seconds later on in the game. Right? How do I get up there? They won't let me. What are 3 things I look to determine if the game is good or bad? Is it fun to play? Is it actually playable or is it broken? And is there value for your dollar? Those would be the 3 things.
Translation, number 1, does Phil get enough tips when he plays the game? Number 2, does Phil get enough tips when he plays the game? And number 3, does Phil get enough tips when he plays this game? That's his criteria.
Is it a good value for your dollar? Yes.
Phil, you just said it was a ripoff that Nintendo was charging $70 for, like, their games now.
What happened? You can't, the game is slowing down, the graphics are failing, and I can't see what's happening, and I just die out of nowhere when I had 3 hearts. Oh, great fight. Great boss fight, huh? I don't know what's going on, I can't see. I can't do anything, I'm stuck. Can you see anything? What's going on? What is wrong with this game? I can't see. I can't move or see or control my character. Really, I can't. What am I supposed to be doing right now? What am I supposed to do? This is awful. Look at how bad this is. I can't even move. I can't move. Why am I not transformed? What? I wasn't transformed. Where is he? I can't see. He ran away again. Yo, this is completely awful. What a terrible game. Are you kidding me? Dude, he just runs away. What do you want me to do? This is the worst boss fight I've ever seen in my life.
He's seen these enemies before, but he hasn't figured out what he's supposed to do in this situation. So it's gonna take a while, I bet.
I can't move.
Okay, I think he's supposed to avoid the little ones and go after the big guy, but I haven't played this game, so I don't know.
I hit him and then he just flies away and uses no health. What is wrong with it? It's terrible. Where is he? He runs away. Dude, I can't do anything. Are you kidding me? They're out of their minds. Nintendo at this point. This is garbage.
Remember when Phil said this game was easy, and now he's struggling with a boss fight, and he's swearing at Nintendo, cursing them to the sky? Good times. Good times.
What is going on? I can't hurt him. He just runs away and immediately gets all his health back. What is wrong with him? So they're just not going to tell me what to do. It's this hold for charge punch. Right? I broke it, but now what do? He flies away. And he loses no health. I don't understand what I'm... Dude, is anyone... This. How do I beat this boss?
Championship gamer right here. Look, he's so good at video games, guys. Can't figure it out on his own. He's only been at it for like 5 minutes, if that.
You can never hit him. And the frame rate's so bad, I can barely control my character. I just want to know how to beat the boss. The game is terrible. I'm seriously, the further in I'm getting, the game is worse. It just gets worse. Does anyone know how to beat this stupid boss so I don't have to waste time on it?
This bit cheers me up. I always love it when Phil has some gamer rage because it breaks up the monotony of him doing nothing, just staring angrily at the screen. It's good for him to project his anger out there. At least it's something.
No, I agree. If they made Mario Odyssey 2, it would have been so much better. You suck all the stuff. Okay, now he turns into the rock form. It says hold Y to do the punch. I punch. Okay. He goes back to the mound. It never gives you an opportunity to strike him. So what do you want me to do? It's like the worst thing I've ever done in a Nintendo game. It's so bad, I don't even want to play it anymore. I have no idea what I just did. I literally just mashed buttons, and that's how I beat the boss. This game is terrible. I literally just mashed buttons and beat the boss. Trying to use the gameplay mechanics they taught me didn't work. I just mashed buttons and instantly beat it. Oh my god. This is what Nintendo has become. I want you to think about that. I was trying to use the mechanics of suck the stuff away, punch through the armor, wasn't working. He infinitely got his health back and just kept coming back. So I just mashed every button and I won. Brainless, mouth-drooling gameplay, just go crazy and beat the boss. I mean, you can't make it up. You literally can't make it up. Oh my god. Well, I don't even know what to say. I really don't. Wow, I got a $1.25 tip. You seem angry today. Are you okay? I'm bored with the game. The game is too long at this point. And it's to the point where, like, no one apparently likes the game, right? So, it sucks. The problem is, if we could have identified early on that the game was going to be really bad, then I wouldn't have played it as long as I did. But now we've invested 20 hours in, and no one's caring today. Like, can't you notice? Take a look at the stream. $29 of support. Nobody cares about this game. And I'm tired of it, and I'm bored, and I can't get out of it because I put too much time into it, you know?
Yeah, we got 220 first world problems here as Philip Burnell doesn't know how to change on the fly. Just put down the game and do Q&A or play another game. It's not that hard, Phil.
Someone tipped a dollar, says 2 years ago you were saying it's amazing Nintendo innovates with wonder with Tears of the Kingdom. Now you don't love one of their games, suddenly they're coasting. They've occasionally made much worse games than this since the 80s, and they've been very consumer friendly since then, but in different ways. I hate to tell you this is 2 games in a row. This is a $450 console with all these expensive accessories, a $80 game in Mario Kart World that has 3 hours of content, and now a $70 game in Donkey Kong Bananza that's insanely freaking boring and repetitive with no thought, just mind-numbingly mashing buttons. That's 2 duds in a row for a new console. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about in general, Nintendo doesn't make creative stuff. This attempt, this console, right now for me is a flop. They need to start pumping out good games for this thing because right now, this stuff is a joke.
I'm sure the fans of DSP would actually enjoy playing this game, but just watching Phil play is so boring and mind-numbing that you can't help just feeling getting down on yourself because he doesn't entertain at all and he expects the game to carry it. So they're gonna tap out because he's just mashing buttons and not communicating with them whatsoever.
No, I bought the console. I'm gonna play the games, but these are not good games. I'm so bored.
The good thing for you, Phil, is you only play 1 to 2 Nintendo Switch games a year, so there's Pokemon Legends ZA to look forward to, because you'll make a boatload of money because you'll be like, $25 to nickname a Pokemon is popular on your streams. I don't know, maybe this time it'll be different because of all the people after the Kino arc left. Maybe only Ice Coffee doesn't want to nickname Pokemon, and there's no Darich, so there won't be like 10,000 interruptions that are uninteresting and boring because Phil makes them uninteresting.
Practice first. I don't want to practice. I just want to do it.
And then you complain when you don't understand the mechanics and you suck at them.
Get it.
Here we go. Charged up.
This is weird. Oh my god, it's so bizarre. It's so weird, I don't care, man. Why did you get to start so far ahead of me? How do I catch up? There's no way to go faster. All you do is run and zoom. That's it. I don't understand at all what we're doing.
You let Dixie Kong slow down by smashing through the rocks or the gravel or whatever, and you go through those empty spots instead of wasting your time mashing it with the Rhino. It's not that hard to figure out, Phil.
This is so weird. I don't get it. How are you supposed to go faster? There was no tutorial. It was just practice, which you don't know what you're doing. And now also I don't know what I'm doing.
Too bad. It's okay, big guy.
This is gonna suck. The best part is that she starts ahead of you. Like, wait, what? Why did she just start so far ahead of me? What was the point of that?
To put it very simply, it means to have fun, something that you don't have unless you're getting money.
So we had 2 complete filler layers that had nothing to do with anything, basically. I mean, is it nice to see Diddy and Dixie in the game? Yeah, but they didn't really have any purpose. So,
Yeah, he's angry about extra content because that means there's more he has to go through to complete the game.
But there was no point to that at all. Well, guys, this is the home stretch of the stream for today, the last 20 minutes. This is pretty disheartening. We have not had a stream this slow of Donkey Kong or a day stream this slow pretty much all year. It would be great to get some final support in the last 20 minutes. I seriously don't think we're hitting any goal today. It would be great to get some support, though, if you could.
Here's the thing you don't get, Phil. Because your goal is so high, you disincentivize your fans from giving you money. Because they're like, wait, I may just hold off until the next stream where there's an actual chance of hitting the goal.
How do I do this? I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I legit was not expecting the key to be inside the guy.
Nobody is, Phil, but sometimes you just need to get your hands dirty.
I don't know how to get this banana. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, man, I just don't know what's going on over there. They used to try harder. Let's put it that way. They used to try harder. And right now, the only other game that we even know of note on Switch 2 for the rest of the year is Pokemon, right?
Yeah, and DSP, even with his $25 to nickname a Pokemon, will probably find a way to mess that up too.
Not sure what to hit this guy with. Yeah, I don't know. So guys, will anyone support Donkey Kong today? 30 bucks all day is pretty awful. What we get, and by the way, half of that we got on the podcast. I'm serious. We were like 15 bucks, 18 bucks at the end of the podcast. So, wow. Can we get a final support for Donkey Kong today at all? Because to be honest, I don't even know what to do. Maybe this has to become a night stream now, and then we have to find new day stream games. If it's going to do horribly, I'm not going to put it on major streams in the daytime, but it hasn't done this poorly at all yet.
Maybe you should lower the goal to like 75 or 50 and see if people will bite. I know it's a strategy you don't want to do, but if you want extra money, sometimes you gotta be flexible. Because I know you don't want to do the routine of, oh, they're gonna make me lower the goal, but today, why not?
I didn't mean to break that. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. I don't even understand what they want me to do. So I have no idea what I was supposed to do. I just skipped the entire thing and did it that way instead.
Have you ever heard the expression, there's more than one way to skin a cat?
Another stream where at the tail end I get the transformation.
Yeah, your timing has never been good, Phil. Maybe stream longer.
Oh, that's right. I forgot you can manual save in this game. I totally forgot this game had a manual save because I haven't done it in so long. Well, I'll get the hearts back.
Yeah, he was just wandering around for 3 minutes looking for the save spot. I cut it out, obviously, because it's boring.
Am I going to drop the game as Habib? The thing is, Habib, I'm so far into the game, I feel like it's more of a loss to quit it than to finish it. Like, we are, at this point, near the end, right? This is the final transformation, so we probably have, like, one more stream to beat this level, and then probably one more stream to finish the game. So I might as well finish it, but it really sucks that today I played all day podcast and this, and I have my lowest supported stream of the year. By far, this is the lowest supported stream I have done in 2025. I don't know what to say. The game, I don't think the game's going to get better. I think it's going to stay the same. And it's a very, very mid game that's very repetitive and boring in parts. It's nowhere near as good as I had hoped. It's nowhere near as good as Mario Odyssey was. It's honestly not as good as either Zelda game. Like, I would argue both Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom is better than this game. This is probably the worst first-party Nintendo game I've played in a long time. Besides Mario Kart World, which is worse. So both outings for Switch 2 launch games are actually quite bad, I would say.
Yep, Phil is coping because he didn't make as much money. Dude, you literally just sat there for 3 hours and whined and complained. It's not fun to watch. You might as well have just played no commentary and like take your head out, because it's like, who cares if you have no energy? Like, this is why you shouldn't stream 12 times a week, because you don't have the capacity to do it. It's not entertaining. You just do it as filler. And then when days like these happen, you have the gall to act like this, and then you just start raging and whining and blaming everything but yourself.
But like I said, I do think I want to finish it. We went far enough to finish it. But does this mean every time I play it, we're going to have a slow stream? That's awful, in which case I should probably just do it as night streams, right? That's probably what I'm going to do. I'm probably going to end up turning this just exclusively into night streams moving forward and try to wrap it up that way, because I can't have an entire day stream. I just worked an entire podcast and this. I made 30 bucks. So that's awful. I can't do that every stream. Okay?
Yeah, well, when you rely on crowdfunding, when you rely on being an entertainer, sometimes the crowd is not going to fund because they don't feel like they're entertained. Get it? You can't put a half effort into this. You gotta be on the ball. Like, people's time is important. You're there to bring positivity to their day. You're just sapping the energy out of everybody.
All right, well, it is what it is. Sorry you couldn't support. But,
I'm sorry that you really didn't give me money this stream. That's what you're saying, Phil. You don't even care about the experience that they're having. You only care about if they give you money, and that's the problem. Because if you thought about giving them a better experience, you would get more money.
it is what it is, I guess, right? No, see, Ancient Coop overall, that's not true. He says it's been a slow week this week for support. Not true. The first day of the week it was. The second day, both streams exceeded the goal. yesterday, even though the first stream didn't hit the goal, the second stream exceeded the goal and ended up being a great day.
Yeah, guess what, Phil? This is what happens when you complain and whine about goals constantly not being hit. People are going to start thinking that the streams are not doing well. So they will either withhold because they think there's no chance we're going to hit a goal, or they will rally and support you. And sometimes, depending on the stream, whether the whales are there or not, you are going to struggle or you are going to succeed.
It definitely is game specific. It is. It's game specific what's going on right now. So it sucks. Like, I need to get through the games I'm playing. Mafia is on the way. Mafia is coming. So there'll be a new game there. Then we can decide, do we want to do RoboCop, or do we want to do, Suikoden 2? Like, we have choices of what we want to do next while we're balancing that with Mafia. And we're finishing off Death Stranding 2, you know?
Yeah, he says it's game specific, but every week there's like 5 different games that are struggling to hit goals. And he's like, oh, we have all these new games I want to play. He plays RoboCop, he rage quits it within 1 stream. So Donkey Kong Bananza performed better because it lasted for like 5 streams or more. I don't know how many off the top of my head he's played of it, but who cares? He's like, oh, we have all these new shiny toys to play with, but then they fail too. So what are we really looking at? Is it the games or is it the streamer? Because it seems like the streamer, when his whales aren't there, can't muster up enough energy to convince everybody else to give him money.
But I don't know what to say. I'm shocked that the game did so poorly today.
You see how his body is bouncing because he's anxious? He's like crashing out because he didn't get money today, or as much as he expected.
I don't know what to do to bring in support when this was no different than the other streams. Just that it's more of the same. Admittedly, it's just more of the same again. Like, it just won't stop being the same game. Every transformation feels almost exactly the same now.
And this is like the worst thing with Phil because he's so creatively inept that if it's like the same thing and you have to innovate and change and decide what you want to do, Phil will struggle with that and he'll get confused. And when he's confused, he's just going to stare angrily at the screen. So yeah, not much entertainment going on. He literally expects the game to shift focus each hour so his fans don't get bored of it. He's like, wait, I gotta be the entertainer? I can't do that.
Yeah, are you kidding me? That elephant transformation is literally hold trigger, suck all objects in your area. There's nothing to it. There's nothing to it at all. It was awful. All right. Well, everyone, tonight's late stream is going to be something very different because we're going to finish Ludo first, okay?
Yeah, this is what he does all the time. He's still alive, but he's wasting his audience's time by turning this on before he goes on to the next stream.
Come by tonight, 7 p.m. I'm going to hang out with you guys for a little bit, and then we're going to finish Ludo, but it's only about 30 minutes left in that game. Then we're going to do Chill with Phil, a late night stream where I just hang out and talk with you guys. I'm hoping you guys will come and hang out with me for that.
You can tell by the tone of his voice that he's extra salty tonight because he didn't make as much money as he expected. So he's like, oh no, Ludo's not going to bring in big money. I hope Chill with Phil will. And unsurprisingly it did because he actually interacted with people and had an actual live stream, even though it was annoying and boring.
Considering that I just had the worst stream of the year, I would obviously like to bounce back from that, if possible, okay? So if you could, please come by tonight for Ludo. If you're not interested in Ludo, I'm going to actually post up on X and on my posts here on the channel page when I'm actually going to just hang out with you guys and do a Chill with Phil session tonight.
Yeah, he went on both YouTube and Twitter and panic posted because he's like, what are we gonna do? You gotta give me money. You gotta step up because I didn't make any money on the first stream. Isn't this fun? When you don't give Phil enough money, he begs for twice as much the next time. It makes interesting content to dissect, but if you're a viewer of Phil, it's kind of pushy. And when I mean kind of, I mean completely overload.
So please, I hope you'll come by and support tonight's stream to help make up for this dead one. All right? And,
yeah, it's your responsibility to make sure that Phil is in the green. He doesn't have to entertain you at all.
And tomorrow, we're actually not doing a podcast. We're doing another major stream of Death Stranding. And tomorrow night, we're doing Grand Theft Auto 4. So hopefully people will show up and support those streams.
Yeah, like Phil couldn't wait to get out of there, and he just started bashing the game the whole time, even on his chill with Phil. Like his daily rap finally flops. Like he's saying that he knew that it was going to be a failure, even though he thought at the beginning of the Switch 2 launch that it was going to be a huge big game hype for him. But what Phil fails to realize is that big game hype only goes so far. You actually need to be entertaining to push these games, and he doesn't do that. All he does is push his begging, and it's like, who cares about your panhandling, Phil? People want to be entertained. So we had this 3-hour monstrosity of gameplay where he's just boring and annoying, and it's filled with so much dead air. It's like, why even bother supporting this man? You could just watch a no commentary playthrough on YouTube and someone won't spend every 10 minutes asking you for money. Yeah, I don't know, it's just very draining. Like, this is why specifically the day streams I don't pick through. I literally skipped the podcasts and just did the gameplay because it's very time consuming, and I feel like for a lot of you, you'd rather just see like a video a day instead of these longer dissections. But I think Phil doesn't understand that less is more, and he wants to push everything and do everything, but he's not good at anything. So we have a guy who just sits there, streams way too much, is tired of streaming, and is just there to collect a paycheck. And when you're checked out like that, nights like these are going to be more of the norm, because the day after he did hit both the goals, but the day after that he didn't. That's just the push and pull of things, but Phil will never take that. He thinks that you must always hit the goal with him. You must pay him money, and it doesn't work like that, not at all. But thanks everybody for sticking through this video, and I'll see you next time with more regular commentary.